Afternoon, Agent. How you doing today? Can you hear me okay? Young 6060, muy buenas tardes, saludos. Park, muy buenas tardes. Hope you're having a good day today. Jeff, good afternoon. Jerry, saludos, buenas tardes. RM for Lev, saludos. Great to see you. Thank you, Park. Gino, ¿qué hubo? Muy buenas tardes. I appreciate you stopping in and taking the time. Hope the day is going to your liking. Kelly, good afternoon. Great to see you. Kelly, I got that. Thank you so much for the buy me a coffee yesterday. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying a great day today. X rated. Saludos. Gracias. Today is a better day. Thank you for asking. Likewise, I hope you're enjoying a great day. Uh, I feel a little bit better. Part, thank you, God, at least mentally. Yesterday I was having problems coordinating, thinking. Uh, I couldn't remember a lot of things. My apologies again, everyone, for yesterday. Happy Friday. Thank you, Park. Yeah, let's hit them likes. I'm gonna do that what I mentioned to you, Park. No, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, I don't know. YouTube tripping. You know what I noticed too, Kelly? That I put on a video and, like you guys see it right away, but for it to get pushed out, it takes a long time. And I noticed because my nieces here say, like, hey, Theo, you upload a video, and like 2 days later, we get the notification you uploaded it. So I don't really know what's going on. I think they only reach out like to the people that watch the most, but like in general, it takes them a little while. Thank you, X-Rated. Samantha, good afternoon. Great to see you. How you been? How's everything been? Jet, great to see you. How you doing today? I think that's a good thing they start doing that, Adrian. You know, it's actually a good thing they start bucking down on them. Thank you, Jet. Güero, muy buenas tardes. Thank you. I appreciate your prayers from the heart. You know that, man. I hope you and family are well blessed and always under God's best love and care. Marvin, Ironwood State Prison. Oh, you're by Blythe. Yeah, I worked in Marvin. I worked in Central Kitchen. In the Central Kitchen, and air goes out, and you can see the road. Nothing but desert in the road. Man, I was a double lifer. I shouldn't even been out there. And when they realized, they took me off that job, but the times I was back there, man, I was just finessing like, oh wow, I wonder if I'll make it. Oh, Park, thank you for the conchas. I think that's good though, agent. Be safe on the road, Marvin. Thank you for the conchas again. True blue is the color. Saludos, Beto. Buenas tardes. Rose, great to see you. Good afternoon. How you doing? How's your sister doing? Yeah, Kelly, I know. It was just in them times. Thank you, Beto. Igualmente, God bless you and family. Muchos saludos. Oh, that's great, Rose. Gracias, Beto. Jonathan, muy buenas tardes. How you doing today? Yeah, thank you, God, for that Central Valley story. Saludos, saludos, respetos. Muy buenas tardes, gracias. Igualmente to you and all Central Valley. Appreciate you. X-rated. Right now, carnal, is hot. It's hot. The sun's starting to go down, so gets a little bit better, but it's hot. Luis, great to see you. Saludos. Much love your way. S1, my boy. How you doing today? How's family? Yeah, I would do the same, young. Thank you. Keep Rose, her family, her sister in prayer. Vincent, good afternoon. S1, it's always a pleasure to hear that. Before I go into it, I just want to answer. A lot of people been getting at me through private messages, and I'm not gonna touch on it. I gave my word I was, and I'm not going to, right? But there's a certain cat with my name in his mouth, which is cool. But as far as me replying to him, no. He wants to be a comadre just because I wouldn't go on and talk about good people. That's his pedo. And that goes for everything, in general. I won't partake in comadre and he said, she said, and I won't sideline with nobody when it comes to speaking about somebody, some good people. It don't matter what, sur, norte, whatever. I ain't with that, and I ain't here for that. Forgive me on that one. Lasagna, oh, that's nice, Vincent. Wishman, good afternoon, saludos. How's it? How you doing today, Tijuas? How's everything out there? Top tier, great to see you. Gracias, gracias, carnal. As always, is much appreciated. Desde aquí, I hope you're enjoying a great day. I thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, because I guess he's speaking out his neck. He could do whatever he wants. Oh, did you X-rayed it? Man, I want to get one more that last says too, and it's right here. Well, the only place I really have room. And like I told you guys, I want to get, you know, it's either I'm on God's time or God decides, you know, one of them two. Yeah, lasagna sounds bomb right now. Yeah, I know it's one thing you should never, man. Ah, mucho gusto. Whisper, es un gusto. Muchos saludos. Well, you probably know me, Robert, Chino, como gustes, either one. Yeah, do hit them likes, por favor. Ponchi, saludos. Great to see you this Friday. How's your day going? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo va tu viernes? Ya, provechito. I agree. I agree, agent. Thank you, X-Rated. Sí, I appreciate you, carnal. Yeah, it's just a walk, I have to walk through this and I understand it. But I appreciate the prayers. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm probably still here, right? Gracias, carnal. My love and prayers to you and family. Paul Arroyo, good afternoon. Tony, I don't really know. I'll be sincere with you. I think he just got fed up. From when we talked, he was tired, but he probably decided to do his family thing. I know he's there doing his thing, but I couldn't really tell you. Ya, gracias a Dios, Ponchi. Es un gusto escuchar de ti hoy. Eric, taquitos de frijol. And those are good. Huh, spread, you just got your package. I remember them days. Hey, they taste bomb though. Excuse me. A good spread, well made. I used to love them. The Texas toast puts it over the top. Definitely. Oh, Punchy, muchas gracias for that. I appreciate you. Pancho Villa, buenas tardes. Likewise, God bless you and family. Hope you're having a good day. Joe, saludos. Saludos, Rob. Did you ever go to Grove Village? I only met one homie and it was through passing, and it was an Ironwood's hole. To Ventura. Sorry, Spider. Joe from Grove Village, OC. But it was just in passing. He got there right when I was headed out to the shoe. Oh, that's right. Vincent and Joy Ventura. Ah, gracias, Ponchi. Te lo agradezco mucho, Ponchi, for the love, for the message, por el amor al mensaje y el apoyo. Yeah, definitely me too, Rose. Yeah, I know. Young 6060. Yeah, I don't. Me personally, I love art, right? So I probably would have tattoos. Just you know, I would try to be smarter than. For example, I know most of my tattoos they're up there, con los Federicos. Ya, gracias, Ponchi, de nuevo. Maruchan soup. Man, I can't touch them no more, but I used to like them a lot. Yeah, Vincent, today I feel better mentally. That's what I was. Yesterday, I swear to you guys, I didn't even know where I was at for like till late at night. I started, and I said, okay, just go to sleep for at least for a little bit, and you know, see how you wake up. How do you do the gift membership? I don't. Yeah, agent be the one. FYI, 47-year-old, never drunk a coffee in my life. You went into a Starbucks, and what did you think? Yeah, Jets. I love coffee, like Folgers, my favorite coffee. Just think about it from 16 and up, 23 years, 11 months. That's all I drank. At least three cups, but more than that. Oh, thank you everyone on the coffee, Darlene Park, and again, you know, all that should be getting sent out here soon. I'll buy the coffee, you bring the pan. No horns, no horns this time. Which horns? Jets, what do you think about Starbucks? I don't really like Starbucks. I'll be honest with you guys. How are you in the yoga? No, my day off does nothing for you. Yeah, I like the taste of coffee. I ain't gonna lie. I got so used to it. And it ain't really to help me get motivated or nothing. I just like the taste. Yeah, it's one. Yeah, I've been noticing that too, bro. Yeah, it kind of sounds familiar, huh? Yeah, I know them prices, huh, Jet? Espresso machine. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's better make it yourself, cause imagine that, $10 a pop. And I thought they were expensive out here. Looking at your neighbor, the shot. Chocolate candy, I love. Yeah, me too. Jet, any candy, I'll be honest. I got a sweet tooth. That's probably one of my hardest things right now. I can't eat sweets. Cafecito con pan, yeah. Yeah, let's hit those likes, please. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of people that like that. It don't really bother me, you know. It depends, like Nescafe out here. Oof, those five, yeah. Gabe, good afternoon. Nah, thank you for all your help, love, and support to get it out. You know, yesterday I got real sick, Gabe. I'll just leave it at that, you know. But I still haven't done it. That's why I haven't said anything. But yeah, everyone, the book should be up and going any day. Today, tomorrow. Just do excuse me. You know, you guys seen how it was yesterday. But thank you, Gabe, again. My niece was here, but she was more worried about, you know, what I was going through than. Thank you for your patience too, Gabe. I know I was one of them. This and that, this and that. Thank you, Gabe. Yeah, that's one. Gracias. And I want to say it personal here. You know, I want to thank, you know, Gabe Morales. And like I always tell you guys, you know, go to his page, Gangsters, Cops, and Politicians. He helped me put together the book without really me going like, you know, the struggles really. He really helped me out a lot because of my condition. So publicly, I want to thank two people. First off, S1 because he always pushed me on this right from the gate, and then Gabe Morales for helping me put it all to work. Again, it should be up by tomorrow. I will post it though. Woody and Mitchie from Compton. I have I have done videos on them, Eric. It's gonna be through Amazon. Park Boy, great to see you. How you doing today? How's family? Yeah, Starbucks. Everybody wants Starbucks. Yeah, I don't like Starbucks either. Park. Triple A, great to see you, my boy. Today's a good day. Yeah, do excuse me, everyone. I was gonna. Yesterday, I meant to call. Well, my plans was to call S1 and then present it to you yesterday, but you guys seen, you know, I almost had that damn brain attack yesterday. I busted my whole top lip. I don't know how I hit, you know. Hey, Triple A, eso se viene ya mañana, el domingo ya está aquí. Gracias de nuevo. Thank you, Rose. I will post everything, the link and everything here. I also want to say, excuse me, I didn't upload today and any of the pages, but I honestly couldn't concentrate. I tried to so hard. That's why I don't know if you guys noticed yesterday on the live. I was conscious. I was with you guys, and I was like, man, I'm sorry, because I would think of something, and then it was like, I don't know how to explain it, juggling in my head. Nah, that ain't right. Felix, good afternoon. But I think, and again, from the heart, Gabe, I appreciate all your help, your support, and your understanding. Yeah, today's a better day, Felix. Gracias. I do take vitamins. Oh, you guys can't see it, but how do I move like this? No. Right there, look, all the medicine, and then if I move more, there. I shown you guys. I have vitamins there. Yeah, I know I will. It will help a lot right now. Thank you, Triple A. Ah, congratulations, Park Boy. Those are the moments to treasure in life. Those are the good ones. I'm glad. I'm glad. Felicidades. Yeah, everything's good. Felix. Yesterday it was bad. Yeah, definitely. Congratulations. Andres, happy Friday. Blessings to you and family. Stark jokes. They used to be a lot better when they started. Yeah, best to keep it real and humble. That's a fact, Gabe. That's the only way to be. When my jefa, my mom, she loves Starbucks. I don't know why, but she don't drink coffee. She drinks the teas, right? And I tried here out here though, and I swear to you, it was all watered down. And for what you pay for, I was like, "Phew, no, you gotta always be humble." Oh, that's great, Kelly. God gets the glory of everything. That's exactly right, Park Boy. And definitely, without him, imagine to endure the things we have to go through. It's only him that gives you the strength and allows you to walk out of them, see through them, enjoy them, however you want to paint it. Yeah, you need to stay home at all times. And definitely, God's pace, Andres, without getting religious, but definitely take it one day at a time. I don't know if you guys notice nowadays is everybody needs to get somewhere ASAP. You're on the road, they're passing people, they're almost crashing, and or even you're walking, they're bumping into people. It's like you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Oh, gracias Park for the sun. Definitely, Andres. I agree with that. Gracias, Gabe. Yeah, I would tell my niece, no, but me and my niece and most of my family, gracias, you showed me a lot of love by you did everything really. I just my story and I thank you for it. Dearly from the heart I do. Gracias for the perrito luchador. Yeah, everyone, I'm going to try to do that. Finish all the details on the book the way I was told, and it should be up tonight. But regardless, I'll do a short and inform everybody. Yeah, hey Andres, I trip on that. Sometimes when I'm driving, I'll be honest with you, I drive fast. I drive fast, but sometimes it's like I know better. I ain't gonna crash, and some fools just boom, and next thing you know, he's holding butt, and then at the stoplight, he's there waiting, and I get there right behind him. Young 6060. Oh, okay, young 6060. Thank you again for everything. And please send my love and prayers to your wife. And as always, I hope God's with you and family. My husband's teacher, my kids. Thank you, young Rose, excuse me. Yeah, definitely. Our prayers. Those that can join me, in prayers for young 6060, just in general, for himself, his wife, his son, and family. You're driving S1. You don't have the option. I'm telling you, YouTube is on one. Yeah, let's not go there. Huh. Thank you, Gabe, again. Gracias. Muchas gracias. De corazón. Rolling R, saludos. Buenas tardes. How you doing? How's your day going? Why you get mad? I don't understand. and I'm always at a loss. Everybody probably thinking I'm slow. Well, I am really, with certain things. Homo is my middle name. That's right, Beto. Thank you, Park. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. It means a lot. Yeah, Kelly. I don't know. I'm telling you, my nieces told me that whenever my niece uploads a video, she don't get it like on her thing. YouTube don't promote it till about 2 days later. Every perro luchador for 10 gemas. Thank you, Park. I don't know. Uh, Rose, I got used to it. When I really drove a lot was when we were out doing our thing, and it was press on it. And it was always, I got used to driving fast, but I'm respectful on the road, just because I drive fast, don't think I'm not respectful with cars. I don't pass cars. I don't do none of that. Gay live stream on Wednesdays. Okay, yeah, everyone. I didn't know agent, but everyone that can, Wednesdays we could support Gabe in this live stream. A bunch of those credit things. You're working, Rolling North? You aren't able to either? Hmm. Is anybody else not able to? For 20 hammers. I don't know why. I don't know if I should start poking at this. Uh, Kelly, I don't either. Man. Oh, I am Felix. I definitely am. Rose, you should. It's really interesting. Oh, okay, Gabe. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. That's why I always respected mucho respeto siempre. I appreciate, I'm like you. There's no reasons to be anything but humble and real. Gracias for the conchas or superstar. Okay. Those are the only two options it gives you? Park, what are those gives you give? They're to help the message get out a lot better. Rose, don't touch anything. All right, my boy. Yeah, later on, I'll try to figure out why not everybody's seeing. Rolling R's, muchas gracias for that. I appreciate the love from the heart. What? I think everybody probably gets different options, right? Like Ponchi says he gets two different options, and I don't know. I gotta. Well, I don't gotta do anything. Sorry, I'll tell my niece to look. Maybe yesterday I was correcting some things, and I might have done something, so it could be my fault. Everyone, sorry about that. Did you ever meet Jojo from Nella? Heavy set? Ponchi, muchas gracias. Gracias for the love. Man, you done enough. Muchas gracias. Dearly. Oh, Rose and two gemas. Oh, gracias, Rose. Ponchi, one more time. Muchísimas gracias. I appreciate it. De todo corazón, te lo agradezco. Jojo, saludos, carnal. Muy buenas tardes. How you doing today? Gracias, muchas gracias, Ponchi. Espero y se te regrese en mil. You know, Holy por dos gemas. Okay. Wow. I was around. And no. Well, yeah, in the shoe, yeah. Little Mafia. But in the shoe, it was short time where the NF was still around, the NR, excuse me. And the NF, I don't know. Well, everybody knows what ended up happening with them. But I was around them in the shoe for a little bit with the NR, and then I guess they stripped him, or I don't know what happened. Right? Again, I don't speak about that, but then mostly it was just NF members. Whenever there was a heavy issue, or we all knew, for example, there's an NF member, we knew which which two norteños we could get at to address the señor, attack whatever's in the fridge. I can imagine. Wow, enjoy, Jojo. Thank you. It's always great to see you. How's family doing too? Oh, okay. Park. Huh. I think I know who you're talking to about. Excuse me. Inile. Acá Viejo from, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Rolling R's, muchas gracias for that. Where did but I was only like 2 weeks on the yard where he was at, where Viejo was at, from Nella or Jojo. Oh, gracias for the tacos, Rolling R. Oh, gracias for the soccer ball park double time. Oh, thank you, Park. Thank you. Ah, gracias a ti, Ponchi. I could imagine. Attack the fridge. Yeah, I don't know why. Agent, you should be able to, though. Envío un elote de 30 semas. All right, Rolling Nars, thank you. Oscar, good afternoon. Saludos. Oh, today's definitely a better day. How you doing today? How's familia? Yeah, it's a trip. Triple A is a trip. When there was a carnal there and he had a family member that was NF or NR or Norteños. It's like, but it was never spoken on. Thank you to the man upstairs, definitely. I'm going to be doing a good reaction. It's going to be tonight. But if anyone wants me to react to something, do please send it my way. Like this reaction's coming from S1, right? It's a great topic to react. Well, at least that I could put some personal back to it. Little Mafia, yeah. Many times. Many times it was part of. Sometimes it wasn't even up for me to decide. Sometimes it was just like get there and start on Homeboy. And it was what it was. Can't wait, bro. Gracias, Oscar. Thank you, Park. And then on this channel, if God allows it, I'll resume in the morning, with videos in early. and then midday reaction. But I would also try to do that. Well, not me, but I would try to get that done with the book. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but again, God's timing, right? Inito, nah, I gotta thank you for hearing me out. You know how you doing though? How's family? I'm glad the message comes out the way it's supposed to. It means a lot when somebody says it. I appreciate you. Yeah, todo su tiempo, definitely. Oh, that's right, Andres. I hope you enjoyed it. That's great right there with your son. Today's a good day. It's a better day. I'll be honest with you. Ever since after the live, I've been out. You know, como vaca lechera, just out, just laid out, trying to with nothing turned on, nothing, just not asleep, but just there trying to come back mentally. It's your daughter. Oh, sorry about that. And she loves your channel. Oh, gracias. We ain't click up with no one. Little mafia, at least in my times, we ain't click up with no one. You know, we had acquaintances from Petaluma, Runner Park, where they were homies, but like clicking up, at least in my times, no, But you gotta remember, at least in my times, there wasn't very much, too many homies around until later, the neighborhoods, they spinned off from my neighborhood, so Andres, definitely, I know it's just a phase, the pain and stuff, that don't really bother me, I'm used to it, believe me, but I'm not gonna say it's a fear, but when it comes to the mind, it bothers me, because the last thing I want, carnal, is to get another damn, excuse my language, get another brain attack and not having it take me out. and leaving me like a vegetable and becoming a weight to somebody, and I don't want that at all. That's why it bothers me, If I was 100% sure it was gonna take me out, and it was what it was, but I know, everything we go through in life it will benefit in the future as long as you see through it, you surpass it. Gracias, Beto. I appreciate you. The youngster's blessing. Gracias, Andres. Yeah, everything's in Jesus' hands, I appreciate it though. Jason, good afternoon. How's your day going? Thank you, Andres. Much prayers and blessings to you. Oh wow, it's Friday, huh? Oh, sorry to hear that, Jason. And I hope it eases up on you. Yeah, Little Mafia, there's actually a few carnales made that were paisanos. And no, we run the same program. They were, they were all could have, would have. Yeah. I'm sorry, my condolences, Agent Orange, on your dad. I know it's hard. You see the doctor Monday? Oh, that's excellent. I hope he's able to give you something better to help you more with the pain. Yeah, I was just thinking, Monday I got chemo, huh? Yeah, I really hope he's able to give you something better for the pain. But anyways, everyone, let me know topics you guys want me to touch on the reaction channel. Don't forget your lista. Okay, yeah, for sure that I have a lista. Yeah, I have a lista already here. I'll start hitting it. My would have never wanted help in everything. Okay, agent. I'm sorry. Did you guys see the new events here in Culiacan? It literally happened right in the entrance of the road coming down to the ranch. Ponche, yeah, there was Emme. I'm not really sure about Emme. I know Chino from Garrity was definitely, but I met camaradas that were, sureños. Yeah, we don't really use structures like that, Ponchi. That's mainly the norteño gente, they use captains, lieutenants, stuff like that. Oh, okay, Rose, we'll continue on that for sure. Exactly, Vincent. That's all we can do. Yeah, Andres. I I won't touch on that individual. You know, him and on the other cat. That's Machingon que caca. Sorry about my language. I won't touch on them two cats. I know he's out there like that, but he's not worth it. I'll become a troll. Like if I'm chasing what he's doing. I never tripped on the channel, and my respects to those that do. But me personally, I have personal background with them, and I just will never. Yeah, agent. That's one of my biggest worries, right there. Dispensa, Andres, on anything you want me to, just that back and forth. I really or trolling another channel. I won't. Nah, Punchy, never that. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah, yeah, Park. Sorry, excuse my language, everyone. Okay, Vincent. Dank only. Saludos. Great to see you. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, everyone, I want to touch so much on on the area, from Central Valley up. I got a bunch of things I had not touched on. I have not touched on that. Nah, Andres, never that. Never that, I I already put what I put and I stand by what I put, About both them individuals. But other than that, yeah, that was it. Okay, Jason. Again, I hope the pain eases up a little bit on you. Yeah, it was, because when I met him, it was a time where I came out to the yard and, well, I was supposed to go to war with the Llaveros there. So I came out, and then when I got off Reds, it's when I really met a lot of camaradas, and by the next day they had slammed the yard down, so I didn't really have a lot of time. Thank only, gracias, gracias. Nah, thank you, Jason. It does help. I appreciate you. Ponchi, always. Gracias, gracias a ti. Yeah, but it was very short. They would end up telling on me when I met Jojo. I met him with Pee Wee from Nella. I don't know if you know him. Little short guy, Brochilla. D136. Buenas tardes. Yeah, today I have a better mind than yesterday. I apologize. How you doing today? How's family? Buenas tardes. I apologize. 506 gangsters. Saludos y respetos, homie. How you doing today? How's familia? You're making tortillas with your grandpa, man. Those are the best. 506. D Money. How you doing? It's been a minute. Hope you and family are well and blessed. Little Mafia, yeah, it did. More so when right before I got arrested. I was like, man, I hope I make it to 18 to join the army. I knew it was it, either one way or the other. So I was hoping, but I never made it. Things happen. 506 gangster, today's a better day. Gracias. How you doing? Oh, that's excellent right there, D Money. I'm glad you were able to go out there and enjoy. Congratulations. Enjoy your granddaughter. Yeah, little mafia. Yeah, more than likely, but then what I might have been a shermhead when I thought, but I thought like at one moment I was like, man, I'm gonna get smoked out here or end up doing life in prison. If I join the military, they send me to war and I get clipped out there, at least my family will get a pension. It won't be for nothing. Rick, saludos, buenas tardes. Shane, saludos, buenas tardes. How you doing today? Definitely my headphone. And I have, I have. See what you calling first. I know, with me it was, I should have gone and sent back to YA, man, but right now at the ranch it's calm. It's actually real calm. Yesterday that they sent a message out, but it was way out there, in when you hit the dirt road first, coming down towards the ranch. But I don't know what it meant. They're figuring that out. But everything's calm, D Money. Thank you, God, right now. Do I believe in reincarnation? Me personally, no. My respects to everyone that does and their religion does. You know, their higher power guides them like that. I'm not saying in any way that I'm right, but that's a topic I don't really like to touch on your little mafia, religions. But me personally, I don't. I'm glad I changed. Yeah, AAA, they try, but it don't work that way. Because a lot of people have it confused. Like, I won't give you an example. The Arellanos, they ain't really around no more. To be sincere, they're holding on because of their ties to, let's just say, to this side. Or else they would have been wiped out. But, like, for example, they try it with a different person. Like, well, I'll put a perfect example. I'm not going to put no names, but they tried it with El Menchito, right? They tried it with the Menchito. They tried to blackmail. They tried to do a bunch of stuff. And Mencho just straight told him, look, I'll cross on that side, and every single person you have on the street will turn out this way and that. It's a whole different level. People just don't understand it. But they have tried to extortion them, but it's just not possible. The strength will never be the same. Definitely 506. That, yeah, yeah, Shane. I'm better today. Thank you, God. Nah, there is not just one Oscar. There's many. There's many that I felt they shouldn't have been done, or there was no need for them. But there is, there is. Like I said, I'm not gonna paint myself as an angel. I was part of everything. So there's a few pegadas that I've done that I think there was savings there, if I make sense. But at the end of the day, I had to follow what was said. Chocolatito. But yeah, definitely. Like I regret one in Quentin, right? And and it was a homie. Basically, when I first got to Quentin, there was before Raul came out, there was nobody really there, right? Like holding a position, and I was on that tip to be sincere. That this, and I was just looking for excuses to boogie, And this individual, he came out to yard wearing what he wasn't supposed to. I'll just leave it at that. And he was supposed to get Southside in, and I said, nah, I'll go up to a fifth tier and I'll whack him. But he should have had the proper schooling. My niece is okay. She's bettering up every day. They just seen the doctor, D Money, and they said she might need another little surgery, but other than that, she's doing well. Oh yeah, well, that happened on the regular Little Mafia. But yeah, it was basically that's one I regret because later on, when I got A, and it wasn't like that no more. And believe me, Raul, my first celly, Oscar, he smacked my ears back. That's why he had me slow down because every time I came out for showers, it was two, second, third tier, fourth tier, or doing something. It was Rick definitely not just in money and in power. There's just no comparison. D Money, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Estoy bien. Man, I thought my computer had went back to Spanish or this thing. And I was like, man, very true, Rick. Yup. She's little. She's little. Or Cali Big Dog. Saludos, saludos. Much love to you and the whole area. Boogie, Mr. De La Cruz. Great to see you. Good afternoon. Ah, gracias, Mr. De La Cruz. I appreciate your prayers. She will get better, you know. God's amazing. She's gonna keep her arm. Oh, that's a fact, Rick. It's 100% fact right there. Yeah, I understand. Oscar, nah, I truly, man, I truly do, every day I speak, with my higher power, which is Jesus Christ. And nah, thank you for your understanding. I'll be honest with everyone. Ironwood was, I mean, San Quentin was the craziest part of myself because I was on a, up until the point I started receiving Clecha. And even then, that's right, Rick. That's how it should be, There has to be a moment where you have to come in, in the sense of you, family, kids, mother, and that should be, that shouldn't even bother anybody, Thank you, Oscar. And I'm into it. A shank symbol, boogie. That Mr. De La Cruz, that's facts. I'm into that. Me neither. Me neither. You know, I never accepted peace till I sincerely, accepted. And I'm not going to say from one day to another, but, I pushed, and I'm a bookworm, and I looked into this, I looked into that, and I started reflecting. That's when I started finding peace, Kind of kidding, huh? Peter, good afternoon. Saludos, saludos. New Shanks, we type. Oh, that's excellent, Rick. That's how it should be, Gracias, Ponchi. Uh, I appreciate your wishes and thank you so much for all the love. And my love and prayers go out to you and family. Igual que Dios te bendiga como familia siempre. I would rather draw it. Yeah. Exactly, D Money. Yeah, yeah. Perico was more on a hustle thing, and it was all through. I was already in the, I was already in Corcoran the first time, and then in the Bay the second time. But yeah, I can imagine all them cats that they breathe. Yeah, I think it's YouTube, Peter. Kids 187, saludos. Gracias, gracias. Today's a good day. Thank you. How you doing? How's family doing? Chino's the real deal. Thank you, Saints. Hey, does the screen freezes a lot? Just curious, everyone, because my niece left her computer here, and last time it wasn't working, but she erased a bunch of things. Exactly, Mr. De La Cruz. That's how it should be. The battle's real. You falling, that's what needs to happen. But what defines a person is how you get up from them falls. Don't matter how many of them there is, just how you get up from them. Nah, bro, screen been cool. Okay, thank you. Yeah, she said she deleted a bunch of things, so oh, that's great, Peter. Thank you for letting me know. I was curious. I know what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start bringing up a topic every live. Just at least for the first half of the live or whatever. Just to that way I get a lot of ideas. Basically just as a favor to me. Just I want to get the feeling of what you guys want me to touch on. Like today the questions that I got asked, they direct me to you know, what to touch on with hot wings. Wow. Yeah, Mr. De La Cruz, I don't know yet what I'm gonna eat, you know, but something. I gotta make something heavy because this morning all I ate was just fruit. I cut up a bunch of fruit, you know. Yeah, the money I want to start to do that, you know. That way I could start just by touching on something. I could analyze basically, you know, where to guide myself. Thank you, Mr. De La Cruz. JC, he's still good in every way, but there's a struggle there. I'll just say that. And I just know because it's just stuff that's not really out there, you know. But yeah, in one way and in another way, there's a struggle. Shane's, I don't even know. I don't even, I think both of them at the same time. I don't know. As far as I could remember, I could speak both languages, you know. Thank you, Park. Yeah, Don Coney, thank you. Yeah, Park, she says she will again tonight. That's why we'll see. It's her and my aunt, so see, it's mainly my aunt. See what my aunt cooks. No, that just wouldn't happen in California, Mr. De La Cruz. They would never, they would, even if they were working with us, like, I'm talking about in the sense as, you know, we're doing our time, you're able to pull the CO. If he would ever get arrested, he would never be able to walk around us, you know. He was just being used. But trustworthy, you would never have that title. Yeah, one of them, JC, that's one of them, but it's three. Jactor and Hector. Yeah, Rose, she does. Amandita, great to see you. Good afternoon. Yeah, D Money. On the other day, I forgot what to say, but there's people that come on here, and even before I put my name out there, I don't know if you remember, they would come out here and say I was this, and that, and they would say my name, and you know, I was never a dirty cat like that, you know. Mark, buenas tardes, great to see you. Thank you for stopping in. How's your day going? Just yesterday or what? There was one. There was a homie here that was with me in Ironwood, and he stated how it was. I don't need to put it out there. There's no need for it. Oh, likewise, Amandita. How's your day today? You guys ever heard that saying? Tell me what you are, and I'll tell you what you're not. It's basically, let's just say certain individual, he's always talking about, I was this inside, and I was this, and I put out fires or candles with my cheeks, and all this and that. I was level 10 and all this, and then at the same at the end, excuse me, at the end of the day, he sat down to pee. So, that's what I mean with, you could speak all you want and say you were Superman, but when you keep mentioning and mentioning and mentioning, I'll tell you what you haven't been. Yeah, Mark, there's some cool ones. I had a, I work with a few of them. Oh, that's great. He came home. You really enjoy him. Yeah, that's one. I'm sorry, bro. I got distracted a bit there. Oh, that's a good one right there, Mark. That's definitely one. You could tell me you're this, and that, but who you hang around with tells me exactly what you are. Yeah, both of them changed. I had to learn Spanish, I'll be honest, because as I was getting older, I got more used to English, especially being busted, mostly all English. Level 19 Keller. And yeah, excuse my words, Amandita. D Money, stay out the way, bro. Yeah, for sure. Level 19. Now, who that might be? Yeah, Shanes, I know, I need to stop. Yeah, exactly, pork like they say in Spanish, puro perico nalgón. That's all it does. Yeah, I know. Mr. De La Cruz is a trip, huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the words, Mark. Appreciate them. Life is definitely real short. The meaning is like perico nalgón. How would you say it, pork? It's basically like parrot with a big butt. All he does is quack, 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 quack. But then and day, it's about nothing. Parrots all day, they're just quack, 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 quack. But they speak out their butt. They ain't about nada. Power Ranger. Huh. Life's a give, bro. Definitely. Every day is to be treasured. fighting name. Yeah, perico. Como un perico nalgón. level, level 20 ranger. Exactly, D-Money. Your dad was right. Another saying that's real true is a fish always dies because of his own mouth. All right, Mr. De La Cruz, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in. Much love and respect. As always, my prayers to you and family. Puro pájaro nalgón, yeah. That's it, H. I even said it wrong. Te digo, I'm not even, I'm like the India Maria, ni de aquí ni de allá, right? Pájaro nalgón, excuse me. Exactly, Mark. Yeah, Mark. Gracias. Exactly, Mark. And that's a fact. I like the bird rather than the fish. Yeah, el pez muere por su propia boca. Like Mark says, if the fish will not respond with his mouth, he will never get caught. Yeah, yeah, D Money, it does. Level 20 on a 2 yard. There's a lot of them too. You'd be surprised. Yeah. Ray, good afternoon. Great to see you. How you doing today? How's family? Yeah, Mark. In prison? In the States? One. Mark, I went from YA to catching that case. I caught double murder, and then, they wanted to give me three attempted murders, and discharge of firearm in city limits, gang attachment, and I would end up doing from that 23 years, 11 months. Oh, gracias, Rose, for the holy. Yeah, Shane's exactly. Yeah, No, what I ended up doing is, I went back to court because, I caught a case and DA never picked it up with me because I was a lifer, and they picked that one up, and the lawyer I got seen, and I had a technicality to reverse my case. I did end up serving 2 life sentences, but they were going to be serve as supposedly juvenile sentencing, plus I had to serve that other case I caught. I was supposed to get out in Cali, but they okey doked me and sent me to the feds. Bouncer, muy buenas tardes. Yeah, today's a good day. How you doing, Bouncer? How's family? So if you can't speak on it or not. The same. D-Money? The same as I am now. Again, I've never gone sideways ever. My thing is personal with certain individuals, that we glorified, and but with nothing else, I don't want to put people on blast, but it is what it is. Juan, muy buenas tardes, great to see you. Oh, government wise, that's why I'm waiting, D Money, because we have a lawyer going, and we recently, well, not recently, a while back, they filed for the full pardon, right? For that sentencing that got absent and outscounting, all that, right? However, they're going to work it out, and everything's going through. The only problem they're having is that I outscounted to Mexico. They want me to present proof of the time I've been from 2018, September 13th to date, what I've been doing in Mexico. That's what the holdup's been. But the goal is to go back. I'm born over there, so just go back, and if I have to do whatever, parole or anything like that, then that's cool. But I don't want to get hit the border and show and get cracked right at the border, right? Because I was, in my condition, going back doing time. Juan, muy buenas tardes. Yeah, today's a better day. Thank you. Likewise, much love and prayers to you and family. Yeah, Amandita. Oh yeah, yeah. Like this case where the lawyer discovered I had action to uh, to appeal my case. Right? It was for going in a cell in the shoe and hitting someone. I'm not even gonna put how many times or what, but you know, and it was when I was going through cancer the first time. But I caught a bunch of cases. Now, my pleasure. Mark, I don't really like to touch on things like that, but let me put it to you like this. I got out from doing 14 years in the shoe, but the last 10 in Pelican Bay, right, where there wasn't really action to do anything, and I still parole with 276 points. Yeah, for sure, Amandita. But I caught a bunch of stuff inside. I just never touch on it because I don't like to glorify and stuff like that. Some family out in Louisiana. Sí, primero Dios. Yeah, agent, I know that. I know that. That's why I'm not even. That's why I've been sitting put. Because I don't want to get snatched up. Because, yeah, well, they have a bunch. The money from a whole bunch of people that like own stuff, like, and everything's cool. They just tripping on that. The time in Mexico. That's where the holdup is. But I got good news from my sister the other day, and she says hopefully, by next month something is gonna get resolved. So I'm hoping that way I could just be like, gracias, I'll visit soon. From Pachos Locos, from Paco Locos, from Poco Locos, from the story last. Which homie from Felix? I don't know if there was a typo. I don't understand. Discúlpame. It means point system is basically when you catch things, they give you. It all depends what you catch, right? Like a battery or well, like a stabbing is. It could be from the weapon. It could be like 10.16. And your point system keeps going up. I think so. J J close. I think so. Because then it becomes one of them things I speak about, federal state type of thing. But I think so. Here soon you're gonna see it. Yeah, Shanes, I know. I know just by being here in front of you guys, even through everything I'm going through, it don't matter. I'm lucky to be out. Yeah, RN four left definitely. Uh, that's one of the first things I want to do. Just hit a Taco Bell, and I know S one's gonna be, but definitely, hopefully soon. Yeah, the money, me too. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it all depends. Like, when you go in for, let's say for Murder roast, you get a lot of points just off the back, and then they measure if you're married, if you went to school. It's all a point system, and depends on the points is what the levels they put you. You know, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 270, 4, 180. Yeah, es one. ¿Qué hubo? Muy buenas tardes. In Chirrito back, yeah, I know. I know I probably sound like, man, but just imagine we're in 2026. The last time I had Taco Bell was probably that same year I got busted, which is 1996. Yeah, I know everyone don't like me talking about Taco Bell. But everyone, I've been here for 2 hours. Sorry, I wanted to enjoy, the conversation with you guys. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. N- Nacho Bell Grandes. Yeah. I don't know if they have them anymore, but I even used to like, the Taco Bells, they had them cinnamon twists. Remember they were like the cinnamon little churros or whatever you call them? You too, Mark. Hope you have muy buenas noches. Thank you for stopping in. I just want to start recording, reactions, and then later on for this channel tomorrow. Yeah, muy buenas noches, Rose. Send my love. It's always great to hear your sister doing better and better every day. Thank you, God. It ain't TJ. I have no paperwork chains out here. None. It's not the same, Vincent. Man, we'll be out here for 2 more hours. Yeah, thank you, thank you. S1. Amandita, hope you rest well. Muy buenas noches. Mark, again, thank you. Rolling R's, muchas gracias. Much love and respect always. Yeah, Rose, that's what I'm hoping for. My aunt and niece should be here soon. I'm hungry. Today I'm real hungry, so it's a good thing. Yes, they were puffy. Yeah, remember them, Agent? Taco Tabaca is good. Park, much love and respect. S1, I love you, bro. Young 6060, my love and prayers again. Oscar Juan, Agent, muy buenas noches. Much love always, you know that. Amandita, muy buenas noches. Much love and respect. Shane, it's always an honor. Thank you. D Money, it's a pleasure seeing you again. Gracias, gracias for all the love. Cool Granddaddy. Gracias, Cool Granddaddy. I love you, bro. I hope you and family are not just well and blessed, but under God's best love and care. Yeah, definitely, Park. Jason, I hope your pain eases up. Peter, good night. Much love and respect. Thank you, Rose. Buenas noches. Abuelo. Triple A, my boy. Igual, cuídate. Muy buenas noches. Hey, I should get that by Sunday. But I'll get at you through Insta. I don't know what I did that I don't get notifications, no more on Instagram. I know it was me, though. Oscar, you too. Thank you, as always, for your love, your words. Much prayers and blessings to you and family. That's the other option I've been looking at, Shane's. But according to my sister, hopefully here soon. But thank you, Shane's, again. Anyways, if I miss someone, Rick, muy buenas noches. Do please forgive me. Cougar and Daddy again. It's always an honor seeing you. S1, I love you, bro, as always. Love you too, Cougar and Daddy, Park, Peter, everyone. Again, forgive me if I miss someone. Buenas noches.